Up guys, it has been a crazy past 48 hours. More on that though, as I am checking out of the Fairmont now and it's time to head into San Francisco. I'll fill you in more, stay tuned. I got the whole afternoon off, so I'm gonna explore that around there, go to the Golden Gate Bridge, maybe check out Lombard Street, which is that curvy street in that. And I'm also going to talk about my first impressions, experiences from the entire Apple event and just how crazy it was. Okay, so we made it to the Golden Gate Bridge, but I'm going to show you what it looks like out here. Look at that, it's crazy. The Golden Gate Bridge is where is it? Where's it at? It's like right there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like right over that way. Not that you can tell at all because it is just fog. Alright, so as you saw, I've made it to San Francisco, but the Golden Gate Bridge is way too foggy right now to see anything on it. So I came over here to Lombard Street, which is the famous zigzag street. As you can see here, the one winds up and down the hill with like 8 bends or something like that. There's been so many crazy photos and cool photos I've seen here. I wanted to come here. But while I'm here, I'm going to touch on my first impression of the entire Apple experience. And my first thing that I noticed was how incredibly hard they all work. I'm serious guys, yesterday was an insane day. It was a good 15 to 17 hour day between the event, breakfast meeting, then having hands-on time with it, shooting video, making sure you get all your shots, back to the hotel, skipping the dinner just to go start editing photos, editing video, and crushing it until about midnight, 1 a.m. when we went to bed. A lot of people look at those YouTubers and they just see all the glam and the glitz and all the fancy stuff they do, staying in the nice hotels, traveling all over the world, but nobody ever sees that 1 a.m. edit session and the 17-hour day where you really don't have any time to explore the city. It's crazy. That was my first big impression of what I took away from all of the YouTubers and media that I met there. Oh my god, so this street, I've never seen so many people around one spot trying to get the same photo. People all down there, look at them all trying to get the shot. Apple is super secretive. They don't tell you about anything ever. Even this trip, nothing was booked until maybe a week before. I didn't have flights, I didn't have hotel or nothing. Nothing was booked. And even to today, Carl had a meeting this morning on Wednesday morning, and he didn't know what it was about until he got there at 9 o'clock. They just wouldn't tell him. Not like they don't know, they just wouldn't tell him. Very secretive, very weird. It's interesting vibes. Here's the view from the bottom of the hill, looking at all the cars that are just coming up. Oh. There we go. Crazy, you can't even see the road because of all the flowers. It's really beautiful. And look at all the people. Wonder how their selfie turned out. Ka-ching. Hope it turned out well. I'm going to try to get a selfie, try to get a photo here, but it might be kind of impossible. This is honestly a situation where I really wish I had my drone, because my drone would be wicked here. I need my drone. Always need my drone. Okay, so my third observation from the Apple event was that Apple has too much freaking money. They spend money like it's going out of style. They had, for every creator and every videographer like myself there, we had our own driver. I had an Escalade pick me up from the airport and bring me to my hotel alone. I also had another one arranged for me today to take me from San Jose back to San Fran, but I canceled it and just took an Uber so I could come up to San Fran earlier. We had meal vouchers for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They paid for the flights, the hotels, for every single person there. Crazy. Met some people there, guys there from Germany, from Dubai. I was talking with a few YouTubers from there, which just wild. I'll talk about that in maybe another video or later in this video. But they paid for all that to come around. It's insane. But I guess that's the cost of making sure that everybody has an iPhone in their hand, which it looks like they do. I haven't seen a Samsung in like 4 or 5 days now. I really wish I didn't have my wheelie bag and my backpack with me. It's making these hills a hell of a lot more fun. Random fact, they still use electric trolleys and stuff here, but all their buses, I'll show you one coming by right now. Boom, bus, check it out. Woo. New flyer, all San Francisco's buses are built in Winnipeg, right in Transco now. Winnipeg Pride. Hopefully you can hear me okay in here, but I have stumbled into this place that is like, I have no clue even what it is. It's like an old school arcade. It's got like a bunch of super old coin arcade games. It's wild. Take a look at all these things. What the? what does that game even do? You put money in there, and you put money in there, and you see them whoop it up. Officially in the rabbit hole of San Francisco. Let's continue on. My fourth and final impressions on the Apple iPhone 11. When the invites came out about a week ago or 2 weeks ago, they talked about by innovation only, which you're obviously hoping for big things when you send out an invite that says by innovation only. And not to sound like a broken record and like every other Android user out there, but everything they did wasn't really an innovation. It was just an update on what they already had and just catching up with the times. I mean, as far as having 3 lenses, 3 cameras on the Pro models, that is what all Androids have had for a year now. It's not innovation, it's just catching up. And that's kind of my gripe with Apple, and why probably I don't use it, is because they do wait till they absolutely perfect things, which means they never are first anymore on anything, which they used to be back if you're talking a few iPhone models ago. But now all they're doing in every event is just catching up to the times with things. Sure, their A13 Bionic processor chip is the fastest, but we're getting to the point where are those speeds even noticeable on the phones? You know, I'm a big power user on my phone and I need a fast phone, but I don't know if I really would notice a difference between the A13 and say the Snapdragon 855, which I believe is what's in my S10 Plus. So as a tech guy, I wish Apple would actually do a little bit more. Their phones are beautiful, the screens look great, the cameras are great, but they're just always behind everybody else, I find, and it's not really innovation. That's just my thoughts on the new iPhone. It's a beautiful phone. If you're an iPhone user, you'll love it. You need to get it because the wide-angle lens is phenomenal. If you're an Android user and looking to switch, I wouldn't say it's worth it. Note 10, Huawei, OnePlus, so Samsung, they all have the phones that are just as good, if not better, in my opinion, compared to the iPhone 11 Pro, iPhone 11 Pro Max. The one good thing about the iPhone is they have the iPhone 11 now. They got rid of the R's and the S's and stuff, and the iPhone 11 starts at $699. That's a hell of a good price point for a very good phone. Okay, so that boat ride was actually awesome. So glad I did that cruise. I got to go around Alcatraz and hear a bunch about it. Unfortunately, I can't go on Alcatraz and tour it just because you have to reserve those tickets like weeks in advance, and I didn't know I was going to have this time here today. I'm here now. I'm in Alamo Park, which you may recognize what's in my background and what I'm about to show you. And it's basically the Painted Sisters, which are these houses here that are all painted different colors to look pretty. And you might also recognize it from a certain TV show that was filmed here, from the intro. Maybe, I don't know. Full House, anybody? Okay, so now I've made it up to Twin Peaks, where this is just a tall point in San Francisco. It's just a little mountain. I took an Uber up here, though. Don't worry, I didn't hike it. I don't have time to do the hike. But how was Alamo Park? That was pretty damn cool. I loved Full House growing up, so it's kind of cool to see that park and see the Painted Sisters, those houses there. I'm just basically trying to hit as many of the landmarks and beautiful views of this city as I possibly can. Alright, so Twin Peaks was awesome. Such an incredible view. To continue my conquest to hit as many different tourist attractions and traps and viewpoints as possible, I need to fuel up first, so I am going back to the Fisherman's Wharf area here, and I am going to be having some in and out. Need something quick, need something fast, can't be wasting time eating right now.
I wanna go back to the start. I don't think I know you.
Okay guys, I have made it to the Golden Gate Bridge. My my Uber driver Muhammad, phenomenal, recommended this spot. I'm gonna get some bangers right now. Sun's just going down, it's gonna look beautiful. Let's go get those photos right now. All the people again. Epic sunset. This is gonna be good. All right, this is epic here, man. I wish I could come here more and spend the entire night here because this is insane. Also, it's nice and fun hiking down this hill with my bag. Was up there, hiked down there, got some photos there, came down this trail, bag. We got the sunset over there, damn, out over the Pacific. Then we got over here, we got the Golden Gate and little Battery Park remnants and some other people doing the exact same thing.
I don't think I know you well.
Okay guys, this has been totally epic. So worth it. Man, do I wish I was leaving tomorrow. This is insane. I hope the focus is on me right now, but dude, look at the bridge behind us. This is insane. I really gotta go get my Uber now and get back to the airport because my flight is in about 3.5 hours. So, unfortunately, the trip is gonna end now. I don't know what to tell you. This was a phenomenal trip, a phenomenal experience. I can't be thankful enough for Carl for inviting me, for Apple for putting all this on. This is incredible. I definitely want to come back. And I 100% want to be doing more of these events because this was a blast in San Francisco. I will see you again. This was incredible. All right, guys, I think I'm going to end the video here. I will see you in the next one, which after this week, I kind of want to do a lot more of this stuff. So see you in the next one. Peace.